All right, here are three different types of razors that I use for shaving. These aren't all of them, but these are just some of them. These are probably like my favorite go-tos right here. And I'm going to show you, or at least talk about the pros and cons and what I use these razors for. Now, right here you have your Cartridge Razor. A lot of people are pretty upset with Gillette because they're so expensive, but you have to admit, they make a pretty good razor. It may be a little bit expensive, but there's nothing out there that I've found that it can give you the same type of shave with as little effort as Gillette's razors right here. So I have two of them. I have right here, I have the Fusion 5 blade right here. This is actually the power, okay? It has the power button right there to give you a close shave. Right here, I have the Gillette SkinGuard. This is actually a newer razor from Gillette. And as you can see right here, this right here allows you to get a close shave with fewer nicks and cuts, as the company reports. And actually, after using this, I was able to get a close shave with fewer nicks and cuts. And I don't know if it's because of all the bells and whistles that it has around the blade, or just the simple fact that it has two great small blades, which means less irritation as opposed to five blades from the Fusion 5 blade. All right, so that's the SkinGuard. I like it a lot. I actually like the color a lot. You know, it's the same type of handle at the top, you know, for replacing the blades. However, you know, it's just a style change that Gillette did with the handle. I think they're trying to compete with some of the online retailers that sell the handles that you could use with their cartridges. All right, so I like this one a lot. And then the one over here, this is my safety razor right here. This is a great razor for when I'm trying to get a really close shave and I have time in the morning before I get to work. All right, so this is a great razor for getting close. This is actually a Parker 24. It's nice and heavy right here. The blade is in there. I think I have feather blade in there. I'm able to get a really close shave, but I have to be very cautious and careful with using this because you can cut yourself. I use oil and thick shaving cream with this in order to get a close shave, but still I have to be careful because if you apply too much pressure, or in fact any pressure depending on what blade you have, you may end up cutting yourself somewhat. So I like this. The bad thing about this right here, I'm unable to fly with carry-on with this right here because of TSA regulations and rules. I'm not able to fly with this unless I check it in my bag. So I tend to leave this one out a lot. But I also often travel with these right here, and depending on how long I go and how often I think I'm going to have to shave, I may decide on this one or this one when traveling without checking in a bag. Now overall, they're all great razors. They all have their purpose, you know, depending on what's going on in my life right now or whenever I'm shaving. I may decide to go with this one, or this one. If I have a lot of time, I typically try to use this because it gives me a great shave. But it's time consuming a little bit. You have to be very careful with this so you don't hurt yourself. This right here is like more of a frequent type of razor blade for if I'm like needing to shave on a more frequent basis. This is perfect because there's less irritation to the face. This right here is when I've been lazy and I haven't shaved in a few days and I need to really mow down the hair on my face. This is great with 5 blades and the power button right here. It's able to cut the hair, my beard, like a lawnmower, which is really great. So these are like the razors I use. I have a lot more, like I said, depending on the situation that I'm going through and at any time in my life, you know, I choose some of those. So these are my razor blades. Tell me what your thoughts are and what kind of razor do you use. All right, let me know. Thanks a lot for watching.